Hello again, my lovers, internet lovers.
We've got another piece of Fuji equipment that manages to both destroy the competition in both price and features.
And makes you question whether you need yet another Fuji camera. How many fucking Fuji cameras do I need?
That sounds like every camera Fuji puts out, but yeah, I mean, let's hear it.
X-T30.
That's the you want to try shooting photography? You want to give it a go?
Yeah,
that's the camera.
You're not sure. You want to be able to do some lens swaps here and there.
Yeah. Literally, the X-T3. So if you know what the X-T3 is, it's the X-T3 minus, what is it minus? Weather sealing?
No weather sealing. The Snow 4K at 60 frames. And
So it doesn't have the 60 frame 4K.
It doesn't have the video, all the way video that the X-T3 has, which is...
But it has most of it.
It doesn't, yeah, so just not the 4K 60 and like the H.265, which maybe it does have the 265, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I could be wrong. That's about it.
It does have the external recording of 422 10-bit, which is insane. You can shoot straight up the same external video that some of the multi-$1,000 Canon cameras can shoot for $1,500.
Guys, Fujifilm is just killing the game right now. They've released a new color as well with this body. They're calling it dark gray, which is really nice.
It's just dark, straight up dark gray.
Yeah, it looks sleek. Looks real sleek. Yeah. So this camera, what is this camera, Mike? Okay, you already own a professional top-level Fujifilm X-T3, X-T2, X-H1, X Pro 2. Why would you get an X-T30?
I don't know. I mean, I guess to me it's interesting because I own the X-H1, which is a pretty hefty camera for running around having fun. So to me it seems like a really good option for a B cam.
Okay, guys. It's a camera that you can have fun with.
Right.
I think that's a good way to put it. It's smaller than any of these, like, by a long shot. If you've ever held an X-T20, I mean, they're this big. Like, if you put that the pancake lens, the 18 on there, apparently you could fit it in your jacket pocket like a point and shoot. That's how tiny these things are. And then obviously, you know, this is a shot of it with all the Fujicrons on it. I mean, look at that. Look at how small that kit is for walking around. Like it's an unbelievable camera. I cannot believe the internals that are in there. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't pick this up. I can't think of a better option at this price range.
Me neither.
What are the Sony ones that are at this price range?
Everyone was comparing it to the Sony 6500. I think that's Sony's equivalent. Yeah, 1100.
I mean, $1,100.
Look how cool it looks.
Yeah, and you're really getting a cool camera.
It looks really cool, especially when Google squishes it a little bit.
And when you put one of those, lenses of theirs on there, it's gigantic.
Well, it's a whole different lens mount than your A7s because this is
get the fuck out of here.
This is their APS-C sensor.
Okay, so it's a whole different lens mount than even if you were to get it as a second camera.
Right, you would need different.
But
lenses.
these are these full frame people, right? These are people who wear full frame matters for some reason.
Yeah, you wouldn't get a crop sensor. Why would you?
Yeah, God forbid.
Look how cool that is. Look at that eye cup. It's cool. It's really
That's not
cool.
fitting your jacket pocket, that's for sure.
Like,
So you are getting a little bit of a downgrade with the eyepiece and the
viewfinder.
screen, the LCD screen and the viewfinder. So be aware of that. The viewfinder and the LCD on the X-T3 and the X-H1 are some of the best in the business. So, I mean, can you really do that again on your cheap camera? I don't know.
God, look at this silver one with the silver 16 on it, dude. It just matches perfectly.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, and this is the camera that is like, if you want to try Fujifilm, you're not a Fujifilm shooter, you're not going to shell out $1,500. For $1,500, you can get this and one of the Fujicron lenses, depending on what your style of shooting is. Actually, right now, if you were to decide to get one, they're offering $300 off any of the f2 lenses. So you can get this with the 35
16.
millimeter with $100. They're not doing it with the 16, but they're doing it with the other three. So,
well, I would suggest the 24.
Yeah, 24. So for $1,050, you have
I would suggest this for anyone who's like, I have a friend who's like, oh, I used to shoot in college and I want to get back into it. It's like, if you're at this price point, get this camera. This is gonna feel like you're back in college shooting on a film camera, So cool. Well, good job, Fuji.
Yeah, and I mean, not to mention one of the biggest things that they've put into this camera, which actually makes it better than the X-T3 as of when it gets released. X-T3 will catch up in April when the firmware releases. It has the brand new autofocus software in it. So the face and eye detection is the next level face and eye detection.
I'll tell you, I'm a little bummed that the X-H1 can't do this stuff.
I wonder if it will. I wonder if they're just trying to sell X-T3s, first, and then maybe X-H1's next firmware will come with it. But this,
I feel like the processor is the problem. But
yeah, true.
Wish they had put that new processor in it. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, this is a great camera, guys. I would consider buying one, but I'm still trying.
I got lenses to buy.
Get X-T3, yeah.
I got lenses to buy, unfortunately, but if I didn't, and I had unlimited money, not even unlimited, if I just had a little extra cash,
maybe we'll get
this would definitely be on there.
We'll get 2 of these if we get one of these gigs, bro.
Well, the main thing I think is, like, if I do get to a point where it's like, oh, I need a second camera for this shoot.
Yeah.
Why would I rent a camera for like $300 when I can just own a camera for $900?
This is your walk around camera, Mike.
Yeah.
It's just no doubt. I mean,
yeah, I was thinking about getting the Xe3, and it's like,
nah.
This is
look at these
better
images,
than the
man.
Xe3.
Jonas Rask kills it, dude. Good job, Jonas. These are samples. These are true samples. I mean, like, look at this. Who would you say? Oh, I wish I was full frame. No, you wouldn't give a flying fuck. You would be like, oh, cool. That image looks great.
This is the hill we're dying on.
You're like, is this full frame? Hold on, is it full frame? I see the image and it looks good, but my first question is it full frame? Is it?
I can obviously tell that's not full frame. So
I mean,
look, it's not full frame.
Are you sure? Because it looks really good.
Yeah, you know how I can tell? Yeah, because it looks really good.
It looks really good, so it must.
If you put anything but the most expensive lenses on full frame, the corners are fucking blurry, and you know it.
Okay, guys. What do you think about the X-T30? Will you be getting one? Are you a Fuji shooter? Are you trying to jump ship and come into the Fuji boat? This is your chance.
Do it. And this is your chance. If you do want to buy, if we convinced you and you want to buy one right effing now, click the affiliate link in the description, and let's see if that works. Let's see if that makes us like $8 or something. Let's see.
If you guys can give us $8, that would be cool.
I would definitely love that. I would use it to buy something to put on the channel.
There you go.
Like,
We would like a
maybe
banner. Maybe a banner
new
back
color
here for me.
A new colored light for down here.
Oh, more lights for Mike. Mike's
Another
going
color.
crazy with the lights, guys. You're making him go insane. I'm still keeping it a
love
little
it.
too simple, I think. I need to
I love
step
the
up.
lights.
He loves the lights.
I'm sitting on the floor now like some sort of hobo.
Hit the like, hit the sub, and
Yeah, please.
give us some
Thanks for
love.
watching.
Yeah, bye.